You talked yesterday about Golden State and their defensive progress that they've made. That's all. Most of that scheme, right? I mean, the players haven't changed, so that's got to all be scheme.
Well, a lot of it too, in fairness, is Bogut, and he's been out, so their defensive numbers have dropped a little bit because he's such a great rim protector for them. But again, the players, Klay Thompson has turned into an excellent one-on-one defender, busting through screens. Curry is still who he is, but he's still more active. He's, going for steals more. I know his steals numbers are up from where they were. So their defensive numbers, they were a good defensive team last year with the former coach, and they've just gotten better and better at it, basically with the same schemes, the same personnel, but they're even more committed to it now.
And is it just, sort of fine-tuning the switching that they do? Like, they seem to switch out.
When they have the small lineup, they switch a lot. When they have the big lineup, they down the pick and rolls, mainly with Bogut and Lee in, and Spates in at 5. But they're switching, but again, it's their one-on-one defense as they've made a commitment to get better and be better in those situations.
Is it similar to what Portland did there?
A little bit of similar to what Portland does, force you to take the mid-range shot, but again, Portland's man-to-man defense or individual defense has gotten better. Lillard has gotten better defensively. Matthews has always been a tough one-on-one defender. Aldridge has committed to the defensive end a little bit more, so they're similar as far as their individual commitment to defense.
Since Landry and then James were in the starting lineup, Terrence has slid to guarding maybe even more perimeter-oriented players, more guards. How do you think he's fared?
Landry?
Or Terrence.
Terrence?
Yeah.
He's done a good job. He's guarding some of the tougher players. He's always been better at chasing players off screens and locking and going and that type of thing. All of our guys, we have to get better and make a commitment one-on-one. Scheme-wise, everybody's doing a good job. We haven't changed the schemes at all, but once the ball gets to your man, now it's time to get down and guard your position, guard your yard. And that's where we haven't done a good job as a team collectively. And, that's where we got to get better.
Case, how important will your offense be tonight in conjunction with your defense, not taking bad shots, executing, because they're number one in fast break points?
Your bad shot turns into a bucket at the other end, or not having a commitment 1, 2, and 3 on the raise, get back in transition. But bad shots, unexpected shots, unusual shots usually turn into transition threes for them. So that's so important. Plus, when they go up for the shot, get back. Our biggest nemesis has been when Kyle or Gravis drives. Now we're man down as far as our rotation guys back. So now we have to have our big to make sure we get back and guard the perimeters. And that's going to be huge is when a guy drives, somebody's got to get back. And we usually go with the opposite side corner or opposite big. So that's the huge thing that we've got to be conscious of. And again, it only takes 1 or 2 times to lose that focus, and that's what happened to us in Portland, and it's the same game plan as tonight.
Dwane, you touched on it a little bit already, a little briefly. You're not going to stop Steph Curry, but how do you slow him down?
Well, you got to make sure you take some of the things that he does away. There's certain areas that he doesn't shoot the ball as well in. Certain actions that he doesn't shoot the ball as well in, certain directions he doesn't shoot the ball as well in, and we got to be conscious of that when we're guarding him one-on-one. And that's where you put the effort with the basketball IQ in. When you're out there going 100 miles an hour, at the same time, you got to have that focus and that understanding what you're trying to do, trying to make him do. What are his weaknesses in that situation? And not just jump up, okay, I'm going to guard Steph Curry straight up. No, you got to know which way you want to send him, how you want to navigate a pin down, how in a pick and roll situation you want to send him. So all that is come now with the basketball IQ involved along with effort.